Everybody's waiting for the strongest chess tournament of the year. Six of the best in the world of chess are traveling to Norway chess to show who's the boss of chess. Best of the best are here. The goat of chess, the world champion, machine, streamer, magician, and the prodigy are all here to prove their abilities. Who's going to win this tournament? What are the statistics? What are the previous records of these players against each other? And what do we expect in this tournament? You might say, who says this is the strongest chess tournament of the year? We have the World Championship match, candidates, World Cup, and many other tournaments. But let me say you something. Norway chess is from another universe. Only six of the best are here. Number one in the world, 2, 3, 7, 14, and 16. No underdogs, no weak opponents. Everyone is here to win this tournament. The first person is Magnus Carlsen. Can you imagine a tournament which is called the strongest chess tournament of the year without Magnus Carlsen? I mean, it is meaningless to call a tournament the strongest tournament without Carlsen. So he should be there. So he's here. Magnus Carlsen, the GOAT. A weird person that won everything in chess. He won everything in his chess career. And I don't understand his motivations to be here. What he expects in this tournament, I don't know. Perhaps he's here to show who's the boss, and perhaps to prove that he is the GOAT of chess. I'm not sure. The second one is the machine of chess, Fabiano Luigi Caruana, the guy that once was in a world championship match. In this year, he was so unfortunate to draw his last game against Jan Nepomniachtchi and couldn't qualify for the World Championship match. And perhaps his motivations to be here is to take revenge. But not from any other player, but from himself and from chess. He's here to say to the goddess of chess that I will take revenge and I will win this tournament. The next person is the streamer, GM Hikaru Nakamura. He's probably here to create some content, to have some fun, and probably to win against Magnus Carlsen and win this tournament. And look who else we have here. The current and reigning world champion, Liren from China. He dared and participated in this tournament. Liren, a world champion that he became very weaker after he got the title. But perhaps he is here to show to these players that I'm not broken. To show especially to Magnus Carlsen that I'm not broken and I can recover. We hope him good luck. And we have the prodigy, the rising star from India, Praggnananndah Ramesh Babu, a very strong chess player, motivated and very strong theoretical knowledge. He's here to win some games and to improve his chess. And my love, Alireza Firouzja, the magician of chess, is also here. He's the one that can beat anyone at any moment. And I'm going to predict that this is going to be Alireza's tournament. But what are the odds in this tournament? Who is going to win this tournament? We have a very interesting website called Statistics. It's a very interesting website that they have some probabilities of who's going to win this tournament by using AIs. Let's go and see who's going to win this tournament based on this website. For sure, Magnus Carlsen is probably the most probable guy to win this tournament with 28%. His rating is currently 2830. Perhaps Magnus is also here to improve his classical rating. In year 2018-19, if I'm not mistaken, he declared that I'm going to reach 2900, but he couldn't reach. Perhaps this is the only goal that he didn't reach in the world of chess. So perhaps he's here to improve his classical rating. I don't know. 28% he's going to be first, and 9% he's going to be shared first. So approximately 30% that Magnus become first or share first. It's a very big number. Fabiano Caruana, 19% of winning the tournament and 7% of shared first. This is also very, very big. I don't see it. For Magnus, I can see. But for Fabiano, I don't think that this is the case. But this is by AI. Who am I to say? Then we have Hikaru Nakamura, 16% of first, 7% of shared first. He's probably here to reach 2800, and Fabiano Caruana can also reach Magnus Carlsen if he wins a lot of games and Magnus lose some of games. Perhaps then Fabiano can be the number one in the world. It's very unlikely, but it might happen. Then we have Liren. Oh my God, he has 8.5% of winning this tournament. Come on, bro. It's not possible. I mean, even the most positive fan of Liren wouldn't expect something like this. So perhaps he has some like 5%. I don't even actually know how many percent does he has. Praggnananndah 6% of winning. Alireza Firouzja has 4% of winning this tournament. I will put the link in description. They also have some prediction on every round. For example, if you select the first round, I guess. So Carlsen is going to play against Caruana in the first round. Wow. No, against Alireza Firouzja, it's going to be a very fascinating fight. I'm not sure if it's the first round, but look, like Carlsen has 37% of winning with white, 56% of draw, and like how many percent? 7% of losing with white against Alireza Firouzja. And one important thing about this tournament is that players in this tournament, if their classical game will finish in a draw, then they have to play an Armageddon chess game. Every win has 3 points and every draw has 1 point. If you win in Armageddon, you get extra half a point. Let's go and now see what are the records of these players against each other. Let's see what are their head-to-head results in classical chess. The first matchup is between Alireza Firouzja and Magnus Carlsen, the king of the north against the night king. Do you like this idea? If you like it, please like the video. Alireza Firouzja never won a chess classical game against Magnus Carlsen. 0 victories, 4 wins for Magnus Carlsen and only 3 draws for Alireza Firouzja. But we all know that Firouzja in the previous tournament in Champion Chess Tour and Chess.com website managed to beat Magnus Carlsen in a very dramatical chess final. So we really hope that, I really hope that Alireza Firouzja will be able to beat Magnus Carlsen in classical chess to take some revenge, because I'm a great fan of Alireza. So I'm rooting for him and I'm expecting him to win one game at least in this tournament against Magnus Carlsen, because he won a game in 916 chess, so he's capable of it. He showed this, and I'm sure that he can do it if he's on fire. The next matchup is between Alireza Firouzja and Fabiano Caruana. Fabiano beats Alireza 6-1. This is a very great result for Fabiano. He's a very logical person against the emotional type of Alireza Firouzja, but they have also 7 draws. I hope also that Alireza will be able to fight back in this tournament. But Caruana is a very great player. Is a player with class, with a lot of class. And we have Alireza Firouzja against Liren. Liren, the current world champion. Alireza won 2 times. We have 4 draws and no wins for Liren. Not a good record for the world champion, but he's here to probably take some revenge, especially against Alireza. Then we have the prodigy against the magician. These two guys never won against each other. No decisive results, only 4 draws. Can we expect some decisive games in these tournaments? I guess we expect it, because at least we have some Armageddon chess, but in classical games, expect that Alireza will win one game. And also Praggnananndah is capable of beating Alireza, so it might be a very interesting fight between these two. Then we have this taken style of game, Firouzja against Nakamura. Nakamura beats Alireza 3-0, only 2 draws for Alireza. Not a good result against these players. I guess his only positive result was from against Liren, so not as easy tournament for Alireza Firouzja. And Naka is probably here. He beat Alireza Firouzja 2 times, I guess, in the candidates, so he has a very good score against Firouzja. He beat him recently, so it's in favor of Nakamura. Then let's see the true world champion, the GOAT of chess, only once beaten Liren. Ding never won against him, and we have 9 draws. Pretty close matchups, but in this tournament we know that Magnus Carlsen is completely superior to Liren because he's in good shape and Ding is not in a good shape. Then we have these two artists of chess. Magnus Carlsen has a very excellent result against Hikaru Nakamura. He won 14-1. Wow, oh my god, how can I believe this? 14-1 against Hikaru Nakamura. So now you can understand why Nakamura says that Magnus Carlsen is the god of chess. I mean, he lost 14 classical games to him, so how do you expect him to say Gary Kasparov, Bobby Fischer? You should say him. But 26 draws also, so Magnus has a very good result, and he is probably his favorite pairing for him is Hikaru Nakamura. I'm not sure, but then we have the goat of chess against the extraterrestrial and the machine of chess, Fabiano Caruana. They played a lot of classical games, 12-6 in favor of Magnus Carlsen. I guess Magnus is positive against everybody. And we have 38 draws, lots of draws. 12 of those draws were in World Championship match in 2018. Then we have Magnus against Praggnananndah, the only guy that has equal score against Magnus Carlsen in classical chess. 3 draws only, and Magnus respects Pragg a lot, so it might be very interesting fights between them. I guess we will have one decisive game in the game between these two also. Then we have Fabi against Naka. Fabi had the better results before, like previous year. He had better results against Nakamura, but since previous year Nakamura managed to beat Fabi 3 or 4 times in candidates, in Grand Swiss and other tournaments. So Naka is now has 10 wins, Fabi has only 8 and 34 draws. They are very experienced, they played a lot against each other, so they know each other very well. Then we have Nakamura against the champion, GM Hikaru against the champion, only 1 draw for each other, and 7 draws and only 1 win for each one of them. Liren, we remember his important win against Hikaru Nakamura in the candidates, I guess 2022, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. Then we have the streamer against the prodigy. Hikaru won 1 game against Praggnananndah and they have 3 draws. Then we have Fabiano Caruana, Italian guy. He is Fabiano Luigi Caruana. He won only 2 games against Liren and he lost 4 games against Liren. So Liren's only good result is against Fabiano Caruana. So he might be able to beat him in this tournament also, but Fabi is here to take revenge. Not from Ding, but from chess. Then we have Engine against theoretical guy. Praggnananndah showed that his theoretical knowledge is great. He has very good preparations. Fabi is also like that, but he's playing like an engine. He has 4-0 score against Praggnananndah. So these are the results, I guess. This is all. So very interesting matchups. Let's review these results once again with each other. So whom do you think will win this tournament? Magnus Carlsen as always, Fabiano Caruana, Alireza Firouzja, the magician of chess, or Hikaru Nakamura? He can, of course, he's capable of winning this tournament. Liren, does he have any chance to win this tournament? Or Praggnananndah, or any other player? Please write down in the comments below whom do you think will win this tournament, what do you expect in this tournament, and if you enjoyed this video till now and if it was a fun video for you, please like the video. It took me like 2 or 3 days to create this video, to create these pictures and all of these things, and to share it with your friends, and be ready for the Norway chess. We will going to have a lot of interesting fights, many fights that we have been expecting for a long time, like Liren against Magnus Carlsen classical chess. Magnus didn't play classical chess for a long time, so it will be very fascinating for us, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Enjoy chess and life.